Good afternoon, I'm here.
Hello, Soraya.
Hi,
We don't have a quorum yet, so we can start. Cannot start.
okay.
Thank you for hopping on.
Sure. Thank you.
Can you hear me, Simari?
Simari, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Practically every single.
Okay, I was just testing.
Sending
Okay.
us
Perfect.
information citation.
Que van y comienzan la reunión con eso apagado o cualquier cosa. Pero eso es lo que yo le hago, de aquí lo voy
Simari,
monitoreando.
can you hear me?
Eso,
I heard you when you were speaking.
Can you hear Soraya? Thank you.
Hello, everyone. We're going to start this meeting at 6:44 with quorum. My name is Isidro Medina. I'm the chair of the licensing committee. So welcome to this, the first meeting of this 2024. We're very happy that you had joined us. The community board is here to assist in the process and also to recommend whether or not some applications that you are presenting can go to a full liquor license to SLA and to approve or disapprove. It's only a recommendation that we make to the general board meetings as well. And once it's approved, all disapproved by the general board meeting, then it will be sent over to the SLA. But before I go any further, again, Happy New Year to everyone. And I'm going to allow Soraya to please provide translation to see if anyone needs direct translation. So Soraya, you will have the floor.
Yes, thank you. Buenas tardes para todos los que necesiten interpretación. Soy la intérprete. Por favor, cuando le toque su turno, levanten la mano y yo con gusto los atenderé. Gracias.
Thank you so much, Soraya. So for everyone that is applying for either renewal, new liquor license, changes to a method of operation, or whatever have you, the committee decided last year that moving forward and starting in 2024, we're going to ask a minimum of 2 stipulations, regardless on how well the establishment is doing. And that is because we want to make sure that every single applicant and our establishment is actually doing great work. That's what we want. But we also need to see some compliance. There are some issues where we see that some of our businesses are not in compliance. And we're going to ask only 2 steps in cases that don't need any. But if the cases present themselves that will need more steps, we'll make it as such. So we're going to, again, support the merchants. We're not going to be an impediment, but we'll make sure that we also care for the residents that do have to leave sometimes with a lot of noise, and we're going to address that through stipulations. Okay. On that note, can I see who's going to do the minutes for this month?
I'll probably do them. I know Anthony did them last time.
Anthony did it last time.
Mhm.
I got business to go.
Oh, you got pieces of your chair.
Yeah.
I don't got the board or the camera. I'll do
You
it.
only
I'll
said-
do
I got
Thanks.
the next one. I got the next
it.
one.
I'll do it.
So Simai will take care of the minutes and I'll take care of the resolutions. And on that note, I think that we're ready to roll.
That'll help me speak to it at the meeting too, so. Okay, so getting started with our first batch of applicants, we're calling up for renewal on-premise liquor licenses. Agenda item number 1, Sugar Mama Bakery LLC, doing business as Dutch Baby, located at 813 West 187th Street between Fort Washington and Pinehurst Avenues. Is there a representative present for the establishment?
Yes, that's me.
Hello, Kara. Can you please say your name and relation to the establishment for the minutes?
Yes, thank you so much for having us. My name is Kara Rempe, and I'm the owner of Dutch Baby.
Thank you, Kara.
Welcome on board, Karen. How long you been in operation?
Well, we're actually celebrating our 2-year anniversary this week, so it's a nice week for us.
Excellent, excellent. This application is completed. They submitted all the required documentations to the board. The last time they came to this community board, there was no objection back in 2021. This is on the private 34 precinct. Do we have 34 precinct online?
I didn't see any of the precincts actually. Sorry, I think we skipped.
So, Kara, how are you doing business-wise? How's everything there?
Well, thank you for asking. It's going pretty well. It's been a lot of work for these first 2 years, but we're really proud of the work we're doing and developing some community here on 187th Street. So overall, I'd say we're pretty proud of how it's going.
Nice, nice. That's good to hear. And I see that, you have, about 20 employees.
Yeah, about 20.
That's great. I'm happy you're doing well. And I'm going to open the floor for residents to see if there are any complaints, any issues. When I see none, I'm going to ask the committee members then to provide any feedback, if any.
Is this is a wine, this is wine and beer?
There's a full liquor license.
Oh, okay.
Well, seeing none, I recommend I go to straight vote.
And Chair, how do you vote?
Yes,
I vote yes, Lee.
I apologize.
So sorry.
My-
Or are we
No,
gonna?
no, it's okay.
We had agreed that we're going to ask, for two.
First steps, yeah, I was just about to.
I apologize.
No, it's okay.
So Kara, I don't know if you heard, the introduction where the community board is going to ask for at least, two stipulations. They're not an impediment, but it's just to make sure that we take, corrective measures in case there are any issues in the future. And they're very simple, steps. One of them is to have a good neighbor sign, which, you can request from the community board. They can email it to you and then you post that. It's going to look something similar to this. Just give me 1 second. Something like this,
Okay.
which should be posted on your door. Again, you can call the office, they'll mail over to you and just print it over and post it on the window.
It's in English and in Spanish.
And, we're also going to request that you post, a phone number, but someone who is in charge in case there are any issues. We do not want, problems to be sent, to the prison or 311, but rather that those problems be resolved within the community.
Okay. Yeah, no problem at all.
So, the phone should be, displayed along the side of, this, let's see the camera.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Sure.
Uh,
Okay.
All right, so right next to it, and, I think the committee will be happy to, vote on this matter. And I'm sorry that I interrupted.
No, it's okay. Thank you for bringing it back, I think. I totally, didn't recall about that. The two steps for all. Chair, how do you vote?
Yes,
I vote yes. Joel, how do you vote?
Yes,
And Anthony?
yes.
So there's 4 yeses, 0 no's, 0 abstentions.
so Carol, congratulations, this passes. I hope that you keep doing well, and if there's anything that we can assist you in the process, please, feel free and reach out to us. In the meantime, no need to wait. We're going to vote at the general board meeting, which will take place on the 23rd. And I'm sure we'll pass a report, but if you care, you can also visit, and drop by the meeting just to make sure that, if you have any questions. Yes,
And be sure to, send a picture of it before Friday, right? Friday, picture, are we requiring a picture or no?
we're not recording the picture. No. It was not part of the.
Okay,
It's
So that's something that we're discussing.
okay, all right, yeah, okay.
All right, so you enjoy, the night. Congratulations once again, and, we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Good night.
I got the minutes. Don't worry, yeah, you can't do that.
No,
No, that's not fair.
I
I
just
got it,
have-
I'm already writing it.
I have
Yeah,
a few
that's
notes
fine.
there.
I
Thank
already
you.
have it open. That's good.
Thank
Don't worry
you,
about it.
Anthony.
Okay, thank you. So we'll move over to agenda item number 2. I think it's We equal ESK Inc., doing business as Fireball, located at 3920 Broadway between West 164th and West 165th Streets. Is there a representative present for the establishment? Let me just check the attendees. Miguel, is that you? Oh. Can you say that again? I'm sorry. I think it's your audio. It's not connecting well.
That's your connection.
Yeah, I think.
See if you can, reconnect that because, we cannot hear you at all.
And I'm just going to promote you, Edward, if you're here for, promoting Edward. I believe he's here for Fireball, but if you are as well, you could just write your name, and relation to the establishment in the chat. So Edward, are you here for Fireball, agenda item number 2?
He's on mute.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him to unmute. I was trying to wait because sometimes when I ask to unmute, then it mutes them if they were on mute.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm in bed, so I got food poisoning this morning, so I haven't been able to get out of bed. So I don't want to show my face. Sorry about that.
Not a
Mhm.
problem.
Hope you're okay.
We hope that you get better soon.
Yeah, wife is taking care of me, so I'm feeling a
So-
little bit better.
We don't want to disturb you too much. So Edo, are you the owner or the representative?
Yes, I am.
Owner?
Yes.
Great. Quick question. How you doing there, business-wise?
Oh, we're doing okay. We're surviving.
How many employees do you have there?
We have like 12 employees
And how long you been there?
since 2019.
Very well. So this is with the jurisdiction of 33rd precinct. I see that we have no one from the 33rd precinct.
I don't see any of the precincts yet.
This is a complete application. Let's go back to the committee. There is one SLA violation. Back in January 25th, 2022, there was an objection. The community was complaining, had many objections because of very loud noise. And the owner was not present. So we don't have the intel from the 33rd precinct.
Yeah, the 33rd was citing concerns about the previous establishment or previous owners at the establishment. So it would have been good to hear a little bit more from
Sure.
them.
We can ask, has he had any, complaints?
Edward, have you received any noise complaints that you can tell us?
Not that I know of. I was actually talking to the new precinct commanding officer, Mr. Fernandez, for New Year's. We stayed open till 6 o'clock in the morning. I thank you guys for approving it, and no issues whatsoever.
Any questions from the committee members?
I have a public member with a question.
Let's proceed with it.
Cheryl, I'm just allowing you to speak, Cheryl.
Cheryl, you have 2 minutes.
Hi, yes, can you hear me?
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Isidro. Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you.
So a couple of things. I would like to know why, this is to the owner, why are you still going under the name of Fireball?
It's
The
not under
name,
Fireball.
hold it.
Okay.
Hold it. I have the floor right now, so please let me speak. Because it used to be Fireball. Now I forgot what it's under another name now because the sign outside does not say Fireball. It says something else, something Mexican restaurant, or I don't know what it says. But I'd like to know why on the agenda does it say Fireball and it's not reflecting the new name of the restaurant now? That's my question. Why is that? Because if you've had a change over or the establishment has changed its name, that should be reflected on the agenda, but you're still going under the name of Fireball. That was the name previously, because I live right near there. So I just, noticed that not that long ago. I said, oh, wow, it's not Fireball anymore. Now it's some other name. So I would just like to know why that is.
Thank you, Cheryl. So,
Thank you.
legit question. So, Edward, if you're so kind to respond to that, please.
Yes, I changed that last year to Gran Maya. I was just talking to Stephanie in regards to that, why it says Fireball. The liquor license says Fireball. I mean, not Fireball, Gran Maya. Everything else on the paperwork says Gran
Almost.
Maya. I don't know why on the agenda it says Fireball.
On one of the forms, it says Fireball, and then the other one, it says Gran Maya.
Yeah.
There's a change in name on the application that you submitted to the SLA, which is the one that counts. You have a Fireball, but on the questionnaire, you have a DBA as Grand Maya. Like Cheryl indicated.
Stephanie, you want to say something in regards to that?
I see she wrote in the chat. I'm not sure if your audio is better, Stephanie. No.
Okay, I have an email that has the notification that has been changed.
All right, committee members, any questions?
No, I don't have any questions. Is there any way we can change that to?
Well, so what, but my question is, I recognize it's a DBA, but have you filed an assumed name form?
Yes.
With the state? Okay, and with the Department of Health with respect to your food inspection?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe it's just an oversight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's just in like the filling in of the form.
In lieu that we don't have the auditor prison, so I have no idea what's going on there. The merchant saying that there are no issues. So I recommend that we go with the 2 steps. Based on 2 steps, unless you want to add something else, ready to vote. So, Edward, we're recommending every single applicant that comes to the community board to have at least 2 steps. One of them is to have the good neighbor sign for all applicants, and you can get that sign from the office. It looks something like this.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It goes,
Oh.
it's a little bit, but it'll, once you speak, it'll follow you. Yeah,
There
you
you
see.
go.
Yeah, you could just keep it there.
And you also need to put a phone number, someone who is in charge, just in case there are some issues within the community members, to make sure that they call someone, either a manager in charge, to rectify right then and then, so the issue will not go any further. On
Okay.
that note,
Thank you.
let's go to a vote.
Thank you. Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Joel, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Anthony?
Yes.
So it's 4 yeses, 0 no, 0 abstentions, Chair. It passed.
Thank you so much. So Edward, I hope you get better. Please note the 2 steps. And as of now, we're recommending to the board to approve this renewal. So get better soon. Lots of luck on your business.
Thank you, and have a great new year.
Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Just taking a moment to pause. Stephanie, if you want to log off and come back on, I think it's something with the connection on your end. So I don't know if you want to check the Wi-Fi. So I'll move on to agenda item number 3. Yara Foods, Inc., doing business as Manolo Tapas Restaurant, located at 4165, 4167, and 4169 Broadway, between West 176th Street and West 177th Streets. Is there a representative present for the establishment?
Seeing that no one is present, they did submit a complete application. The last time they came to the board, 2020, there was no objection. I know the establishment very well. I also know the owner. He's running a tight ship, so I compliment this establishment. And obviously, the 33rd precinct is not here. If there are no questions concerned from the community members, any questions? Let's go to the vote.
Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Joel
Yes.
and Anthony?
Sorry, I have a question now. How do we communicate to them that there will be the stipulations if we do vote in favor?
That's a good question. I think that we can send over, can ask the staff members maybe to send a new
Send a notice.
steps, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But thank you for that note. Let's ask for those that don't show up, for the staff
Send an email.
to send email that the application has been approved by the committee,
Yeah.
however to
Stipulations are
pending.
open, yeah.
Thank you so
Then I
much.
vote
So,
yes.
Thank you. So it's,
thank you, Anthony.
thank you, Anthony, yeah, for bringing that up. I made a note too, just in case.
So this application passes. let's move to the next one, please.
So we're moving on to our next set of applicants for renewal restaurant wine license. Applicant number 4 was withdrawn, so we'll move over to applicant number 5. Halo Bistro Coffee Shop, Inc., doing business as Halo Bistro Coffee Shop, located at 4394 Broadway between West 187th and West 189th Street. Is there a representative present for the establishment? I see you
Yes.
all.
Both owners, well, I guess representatives for now, because it's a whole thing.
Hello, ladies.
So you're the owner and representative. What are your names?
Melanie and Sammy.
Yeah.
And what are your last names?
Oh, Melanie Gomez, Rose and me.
Yeah.
Mercado.
My government name. ROSAN like Nancy, M like Mary, Y. Mercado.
You got that, Anthony? Should we repeat?
Was Roseanne?
So it's
Or-
Sammy, right?
Mhm.
Rosani Mercado and Marlene Gomez.
Gomez, yeah.
All right. So they did submit a complete application. The last time they came to this community report, January 25th, 2022, there was no objection, no renewal. The 34th precinct is not present. Do we have any residents with any issues? If not, I recommend the rest of the vote.
Just want to give them a huge shout out. Been there a few times. I don't know if you see me, but I go over there to study sometimes after work. So keep doing your thing. I know you guys are some local, a local representative, born and bred in Washington Heights.
Oh,
And
yeah?
you guys are doing your thing, doing that coffee shop. So keep going. And your empanadas are great.
Oh, wow. I got to pass over when you're not studying.
I love it.
And you've been there for maybe 4 years, maybe?
Yeah, so technically we're Cafe Bloom. It took us longer to renew our liquor license than we wanted it to with the old owner and the landlord. So in order for it to go through, we had to renew this one to then do our next one.
Yeah, because I remember you guys came in last year as Cafe Bloom.
Yeah,
It was a whole thing between our landlord and our accountant, and here we are again. Clearly.
Yeah.
So you guys bought out the entity or?
Yeah, we're
so
still with the old owner on our lease, so that's why we're renewing it. But then we're gonna, once this gets approved, hopefully, then we will flip it over and change the name.
everything
Oh,
will be
okay.
under Cafe
Yeah.
Bloom.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So that's why Jose and Aura are still on
Yeah.
the question.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And go ahead, Anthony.
I remember them from last year. So I guess what happened is that they had their license, they're renewing their license of the old owner and
Mhm.
acting as representatives.
Yes.
And then I guess next year when you renew your license, you guys come as owners.
Yes,
All right, great.
thank you for the
How's,
clarification.
how's business there?
I mean, it's a little cold right now, so we're working on it, but it's good. We love the community. We love like our open mics. We're doing this for the community, honestly. So here we are.
Nice, nice. Thank you so much. So we're asking every single applicant that comes to the community board for 2 tips, regardless how well or how bad they're doing. And those tips include a good neighbor sign that looks something like this. And also a phone number of a manager who's in charge, just in case there are any issues. We want to make sure that we protect you, and we don't want those issues to be referred to 311, 911, and or even the precinct. So again, it's to have the good neighbor sign, which you can request from the community board, and also post a phone number. All right.
Sounds good.
And based on those 2 steps, I recommend that we go to a vote. Simari, if you can.
Yes. Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. And Joel, how do you vote?
Yes.
Carl?
I'll
do you
stay.
vote?
I'll
Okay.
stay.
And then Anthony, how do you vote?
Yes.
So it's 4 yeses, 0 nos, 1 abstention. Chair, it passes.
Thank you so much. So congratulations to you both. I'm sure you're going to do really well once we have the spring weather coming in. And we're really proud of the work that you're doing. So congratulations. We're going to ask SLA give you, obviously, the highest recommendation.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. So now let's proceed to the next one.
We'll move on to our license alterations. So agenda item number 6, the Bar City Corp. Located at 1616 St. Nicholas Avenue. Sorry, between West 190th Street and West 191st Street. Is there a representative present for the establishment? The Bar City Corp.
Let's give some time. Before we proceed, I'd like to introduce the new member just came in. Carl, happy New Year, and please introduce yourself to the committee.
Happy New Year. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Carl, and I am a member of this wonderful committee, and I am reporting for duty. Thanks.
Thank you, Carl. Welcome. Do we have a representative from agenda item number 6, which is the Bar City? The Bar City Corp. Seeing none, let's proceed to a vote. Present him.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask like what the alteration was.
Right.
Yeah.
Chair, how do you vote?
No.
I vote no. Joel,
No.
Carl,
No.
and Anthony?
No.
So it's 0 yeses, 5 noes, 0 abstentions. It does not pass, Chair.
Thank you so much.
So we had no idea what the alteration.
Yeah, we don't.
I wasn't sure what
Yeah.
it was from the paperwork. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, so we'll move on to our class change. Thank you for waiting patiently. I know you're here in person. Agenda item number 7, La Cabaña Salvadoreña, Inc., located at 4384 Broadway, between West 187th and West 189th Street. Si quiere un poco más para adelante para que se oiga el audio. Or, yeah, if you wanted to just say your name and relation.
My name is Juana Lozano, and I'm a co-owner.
Thank you.
Excellent. Welcome on board. And how long you been there?
I think like 24, 25 years.
Oh, nice. I know the place. Happy that you're still there. And how many employees do you have there?
Like 5 or 6.
And how's business going?
Sometimes good, sometimes not. Surviving.
So you are requesting that the committee approves a class change, meaning that you are now presently serving wine and beer, and you want to go for a full liquor license. Is that the case?
No, it's just change of name.
Change of name?
Yeah. Just before it was be a sole property and now it's gonna be a corporation.
This was,
That's a different.
yeah, this was reported as a class change
As a class
and not a corporate change.
Let me just double check that. Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Let's
I'm
double
doing.
check that.
Do we have everything for?
Yes, we
We
do.
have the questionnaire.
It's a
It
complete,
says, and the question is, it says no to corporate change.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
UANA. Lozano.
Lozano.
yeah, even on the application,
On
it's
the
a class
application,
change.
Yes,
class change, yeah.
So on the application for the SLA, you're actually requesting a class change, which means that you would have gone from a wine and beer license to a full liquor license.
Full liquor license.
What you want to do actually is a corporate change. We will have to ask you to reapply. Consider withdrawing this, so we'll not take any punitive actions against you, because we understand that it was perhaps either a typo or an error on someone's part, and reapply and come back next month
Reapply with the
with a
with
proper.
the proper application.
Corporate change.
Instead of class change, corporate change.
We know that this is a problem, but we cannot proceed to vote on something that has been applied to the SLA. You practically submit an application to SLA requesting a class change when it's actually a corporate change. We cannot vote.
But what happened if I want now, because my account was the one who did that? if now I want to proceed with a full liquor license, can I do that or not?
To apply for a full liquor
Um,
license?
You said that, on the application.
Yeah, it's a class change.
That, like, the full liquor license.
Correct.
So you want to continue with your,
If it's possible.
class
then
change?
I can do it.
Well, do you understand the difference?
Right now,
You might want to clarify that.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So the application that you submitted to this community board is a class change, which means that you have currently a wine and beer license. Do you have a wine and beer license or you have a full liquor license?
Right now, I just have beer and wine.
Okay. So it's up to you, right? We can do the class change because it will be proper. But if you want to do corporate change, you have to come back next month. Or you can do both next month. It's up to you.
Yeah, because I still have to do the corporation change.
Change, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so you could come back withdraw this application, come back next month with both changes. Corporate change and a class change.
Yeah, so we recommend that if you decide that to withdraw it officially, you have to say that you withdraw the application until next month.
¿Me lo puede explicar en español?
Sí, claro.
Si necesita
Soraya.
interpretación, sí,
Sí.
dígame su pregunta.
Lo que ellos me estaban explicando, les entendí un poco, pero prefiero que me lo explique todo en
Sí,
español.
por supuesto. She prefers, she understood a little bit, but would prefer more explanation.
So Soraya, she's applying for a class change to this community board. However, the application that she submitted to the SLA is actually also a class change.
What she wants is a corporate.
But what she really wants is a corporate change. Now, based on what she's telling us, she wants to do both. So we are requesting her to withdraw the application now and come back next month to do the corporate change and the class change together.
Ok, señora, usted aplicó para un cambio de clase. Esa aplicación se sometió a lo que llaman el SLA, la autoridad del licor del estado. Entonces, lo que ellos quieren decirle es que si lo que usted quiere es un cambio corporativo, entonces que retire esta aplicación y venga el mes que viene, ya sea para un cambio corporativo o para los dos cambios de clase y corporativo. ¿Entiende?
Básicamente retire lo que usted está aplicando ahora y venga el próximo mes, si usted quiere, y aplique para las dos cosas, el cambio de clase y el cambio de corporativo.
Ok.
Si usted quiere.
Si sigue ahora, todavía va a tener que regresar a hacer el cambio corporativo.
Sí, porque pues, necesito hacer eso.
Sí.
Yes, I would need to do that.
Pero que necesito enviar algo, otra documentación o nada más.
Do I need to
Todo de
send any
nuevo.
other documentation?
Yes, she has to redo the application and be sure that it's real clear that she wants to do both a corporate change and a class change.
Tiene que hacer sus aplicaciones de nuevo y asegúrese, Clara, si quiere un cambio o dos cambios y cuáles cambios son, de corporativo o de clase.
Ok, pero mientras tanto, ¿yo puedo seguir con la licencia que tengo por ahora o no?
So in the meantime, can I continue with the license I now have?
Yes.
Sí.
I think it might be helpful to explain to her what the difference is, but she seems a bit unsure.
No, I think she wants to do both.
Wants to do both. She understands that there's two types, there's multiple types of liquor
Right,
licenses.
right, and she wants to do both.
But she wants
Does
to
she
do-
want to pursue both in this session or she's withdrawing?
So that's what she's trying to figure out now.
Okay, all
¿Va,
right.
va a retirar ahora o va a proseguir con las dos ahora?
No.
No, no, no.
No.
No puede.
No puede, ok.
All right.
Sorry.
Ok, entonces, ¿qué tengo que submitir para el próximo?
Contact the community board staff and they would let you know step by step what you have to do.
Ok,
Comuníquese con el personal de la Junta Comunitaria y ellos le dirán paso por paso lo que tiene que hacer.
Si quiere coger una agenda, está la información
Aquí,
aquí en la mesa.
aquí,
¿verdad?
ok.
Sí, la
Dile
información
al
está
contable
debajo.
suyo que cuando aplique otra vez, que lo aplique con las dos cosas.
Sí,
Pero,
una aplicación. para-
can you please tell her if she wants to, for the record, resend her application? 'Cause she didn't do that.
To be sent to her. ¿Usted quiere que le envíen la aplicación?
No, not, so she
To
can
withdraw.
withdraw it. That's the word I'm looking for, to withdraw the application.
¿Usted quiere retirar la aplicación? ¿Ahora?
Pues sí, porque no se puede hacer otra cosa, entonces.
Very well.
Yes,
She has
I will
decided
do
to.
that. Sorry.
She has decided to withdraw the application. Again, contact our community board staff, ask them that you want to reapply to do the corporate change and the class change together.
Como les decíamos, comuníquese con la oficina, el personal, y les dice que usted quiere aplicar de nuevo para los dos cambios, corporativo y clase.
Have a good night.
Sí.
Thank you. Take care.
O es la misma.
O es la misma.
Tiene el número abajo.
Ok.
Or this application has been withdrawn.
Thank you. So number 8 is withdrawn.
Buenas noches.
Or number
Thank you
7.
and good
sorry.
night.
Okay, so we'll move on to our next set of applicants for new on-premise liquor license and temporary retail permits. Agenda item number 8 was withdrawn, so we'll move on to agenda item number 9. Floriberto Pascual Chino, doing business as Puro Sabor Mexicano. Hold on, I think this is missing mine. Okay, located at 1555 St. Nicholas Avenue at the corner of West 188th Street. There's always like a new restaurant.
Do we have representatives? of the
Yes.
owner?
Can you say your name and relation? There's just an echo on your audio. I don't know if you're next to the other Kelvin.
Okay. Yeah, just give me a second. Can you hear me better now?
It's still an echo, but we have to proceed. Please tell us your name and
Okay.
affiliation to this establishment.
Kelvin Gomez, representative.
So this is a request for a new liquor license, full liquor license, for Floriberto Pascual Chino, Dive Puro Sabor, Mexico. Before we proceed, Kelvin, as the
Yes.
representative, please note that for this committee to consider your application, you have to submit a complete application or package that consists of a questionnaire, copy of the floor plan, and a copy of the menu. You don't have a copy of the menu and you did not submit a copy of the floor plan. So for us not to take any punitive action, we will recommend that you withdraw this application. If now we can proceed to a vote, which will be, at least in my case, an automatic rejection.
Okay, are you sure you guys didn't get the floor plan? Because it was included with the application.
I'm checking on the package. From what I see, you submitted a copy of
Public
the
notice.
public notice, which was posted. You also sent a copy of the questionnaire, which is required, but there's no copy of the floor plan and there's no copy of the menu.
Okay, and you would like a copy of just the food menu, correct?
And the floor plan.
Okay,
In addition to everything else that you already submitted also.
So if you decide to
Okay.
withdraw, you need to resend everything with new dates. So the community board can send you a new public notice to be considered for new application.
okay,
On that note, you agree then to withdraw the application?
yes,
This application for the record has been withdrawn. Well, thank you so much. We hope to see you next month, yes?
All right, thank you.
All right, have a good night.
Thank you. So, we're moving.
Tenemos problema de,
I'm just
del
gonna.
nombre.
Okay, sorry. So we're moving on to our next, batch of applicants here for a new restaurant wine license and temporary retail permits. Agenda item number 10, Gallego Seafood Corp, Seafood Two Corp, sorry, located at 518 West 207th Street between Post and Sherman Avenues. Is there a representative, present for the establishment?
Yes, this is Ada Laporte and Dave Reina. The owner is here as well.
Can you say your name again? I'm sorry.
Ada Laporte and Dave Reina. We are the representatives, and Juan Linares is the owner.
Juan Linares is the owner.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So this applicant did submit a complete questionnaire, copy of the floor plan, copy of the menu. Seems like there's a restaurant already there. The last health inspection, based on what I see here, they did receive, I believe, an A. Let me just double check on that before you call me.
Is the owner present?
Yes, the
Yeah.
owner is
Yeah.
Juan
The
Linares.
gentleman.
Is the one that's named, oh, they're all.
They're all dead.
No, they came in under my link, but Juan Linares is on the website. I'm the accountant. Juan Linares is the one with the black shirt, and Ada Laporte is the rep.
Understood, thanks.
Thank you. So this is an establishment on 207th Street. I think it's between Post and Sherman. Is that correct? The
Yes.
Post Street.
Yes.
So this is an established place, right? You've been there for how long?
2 years, I believe. Right?
Yes.
2 years. So for the record, committee members, this establishment has a capacity of 74. They're going to have 5 employees, 9 tables, 26 chairs. There will be no bar stools. Obviously, no SLA fines or summons because there's some history there. They stay open 24 hours a day. So we need to check on the hours that they are going to serve alcohol. There'll be no DJ, no jukebox, only recorded music, no karaoke. They have indicated they have installed sound limiters and that the place has been completely soundproof. Question for Juan. Juan, who's going to be dealing with the handling of alcohol?
I have translator.
Sí, ¿quién se va a encargar del manejo del alcohol, del licor?
En el día me encargaré yo, que voy a hacer el curso para manejar el alcohol, y en la noche la manager de la noche también lo va a hacer.
I will do it during the day. I'm going to take a course, and the manager will take care of it at night.
Excellent. Do you, Juan, and or your manager have any experience serving alcohol?
¿Alguno de ustedes dos tiene experiencia sirviendo licor?
Vamos a hacer el curso, los dos. La manager lo tiene, ahora me falta hacerlo yo.
We're both taking the course. She has it, and then I have to do it still.
Question that I have. Is there like a restroom that will be fully accessible to the clients?
¿La sala de baños está asequible a los clientes? ¿Accesible?
Sí. Sí.
Yes, yes.
And that means that there will be no steps?
¿Eso significa que no va a haber escalones?
No.
Perdón, no sé.
No. No hay escalones.
The answer is no.
So I see like 2 different maybe floors, different is it like 2-story establishment or is it a basement?
No, I'm sorry. The thing is, excuse me, sorry. The thing with the floor plan is that it was from the architect. It was when it was the previous business and the new business. If you want to, I can just send you, because I just took what he sent me from the architect when they changed everything. But it's actually the previous one where it says existing, and then where it says the new one, where you see the chairs, that's his.
I see that you do have the handicap bathroom with all the details and all the measurements. That is good.
But that's been completed, so that's currently available to customers, what's in this new floor plan?
¿Está completado el plan nuevo, el plan del piso?
Sí.
Yes.
So if I walked into your establishment now, I'd be able to use bathroom as a customer.
Entonces, si yo entro a su establecimiento ahora, puedo usar el baño sin problema.
Claro que sí.
Yes,
Y
of
personas
course.
discapacitadas también.
Yes, of course you can, and so can the handicap.
So I noticed that you're going to serve seafood. Wouldn't that be in direct competition with Latina? You know, I don't know if you're aware, but the SLA does not allow the same food to be served one next to another as the establishment will apply. So if there's an establishment already serving the same food, the SLA would sometimes, or I think all the times, will not approve the license because you're not bringing anything of substance to the community since the service is already there. And based on my understanding about the area, you are less than, I would say maybe less than a block from Latina. So in essence, you're serving the same food and you're also requesting a license. I just want you to be aware of that.
Let me explain that. Can I explain that to Fohan, please? My name is Dave. Basically, the food that's served in the Tina during the day, they serve raw food, raw fish. At night, they only do the soups and the I think it's the soup and fish and potatoes. He has a full menu where he's open 24 hours. He got different kind of rices, different kinds of fish being served. At the Tina, it's limited. So their food is only raw fish during the day because they have a fish market. His is a restaurant.
Okay, but if I'm not mistaken, one of them does have a liquor license, no, Dave? I'm not. I know that they like the soup, and I know where they sell the soup. They don't have a license. Yeah, that I know. So the other place is selling like raw fish, you're saying?
On the place is very small. The one on the left, when you walk in on the left side, is raw fish. It's you're going in the day, all you're doing is like a fish market. But if you walk in at night during the night, they have the little $3 or $5 soups, and then they sell the fish and mashed potatoes or fish and tostones. That's what they do. At his location, at Juan's location, Gallego, it's a full menu, and we're open 24. It's going to be open 24/7, and it's a whole variety of food. Nothing raw, everything's cooked, and it's different menu. It's not limited to them, and I don't think El Tina has the license. I'm not 100% sure.
No, Tina doesn't have it.
So
Tina doesn't have a license.
There is a license though, and I don't know if it's active. If it's not at the lounge.
The lounge next door.
And maybe that's close. And if that's the case, better for you. So let's proceed. Take into account that everything will be great. Question that we have then has to do with the hours. So the question that I have is, when do you intend, until what time do you intend to sell the alcohol?
¿A qué hora usted piensa vender el licor?
El licor, yo estoy más interesado en el licor durante el día, porque yo no quiero en verdad solamente para dar servicio a algunos clientes que van en familia a comer en el restaurante. Eso es lo que me interesa, no pienso ponerlo más tarde de la noche porque no quiero problemas con personas borrachas.
I'm more interested in serving it during the day so I can offer to families that come to eat there. I don't really want to do it at night because then it brings problems with people being drunk.
So Juan, please tell us.
And another note is, doesn't the SLA give us a certain times that they don't allow after, I think it's 2 o'clock from 2 to 12 the next day? They don't allow liquor? Isn't that the hours that they have?
I think it's up to 10 in the morning on the weekends.
On the weekends.
But we need to know precisely when alcohol is going to be served. If you're going to go, let's say, from 12 noon or to 12 midnight, we need those specific hours because that's going to go into your license.
For the specific, your specific hours.
Necesitamos las horas específicas de cuando va a vender el licor porque eso va en los récords.
Are we able
Okay.
to do it from 10 to 2 during weekdays and then Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays until 4?
10 to 2 for all the days.
That's contradicting what Juan is saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Juan is saying that
Or
he
at
doesn't want-
least or at least until 2 in the morning and 12 weekdays and weekends until 2 or 1 in the morning. ¿Qué tú crees, Juan? ¿Tú querrías fines de semana, por ejemplo, hasta la 1, 2 de la mañana y los días de semana hasta las 12?
Sí,
¿O
estaría
sería
perfecto.
mucho?
No, estaría bien. Lo que ellos nos sugieran también.
Okay, so in essence, on weekends, which includes Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, until what time?
¿Hasta qué hora
2 in the
los
morning.
fines de semana?
Okay.
2 de la mañana. Okay. 2 in the
And then on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesday, and Thursday until 12 midnight, correct?
And Matt,
Yes.
And what time we like to start serving alcohol? 12 noon or?
¿a qué hora quiere
Can we
comenzar?
start? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. ¿A qué hora quiere comenzar el servir el licor?
¿A qué hora está permitido que se pueda servir?
At
A
what
las 10,
time is
can we
allowed?
start at 10?
Usually it's not, we usually, and speaking for the committee, we usually don't extend like in the morning times. We usually do it like maybe 12. I think I've seen it been done, till whatever time in nighttime,
Correct.
right?
No,
Yeah,
no
that
nos
sounds
gusta
good.
extender. Sorry. Go ahead if you want to explain to him.
No, what they're saying, Juan, lo que ellos están diciendo es que normalmente ellos no extienden las horas. Las horas que normalmente yo veo más frecuentes de 12 del día hasta las 2 de la mañana, viernes, sábado y domingo, de lunes a jueves hasta las 12 de la noche. Sería de 12 a 12 de lunes a jueves y de 12 a 2 de la mañana, viernes, sábado y domingo. Esas son las horas. Pero ellos te están preguntando básicamente qué horario tú tienes tú planificado ofrecer las horas. La comunidad básicamente no quiere que tú estés sirviendo las 24 horas del día. So, la sugerencia que ellos nos dan es básicamente esa, cogerla de 12 días en adelante para evitar el problema y el tráfico de personas, ¿entiendes? Borrachos o en el medio desde tan temprano, ¿entiendes?
Está
Yo creo
bien,
que
ese
esa hora
horario
está
para
bien.
perfecto.
Esa hora está bien.
Sí.
Yeah, I was just explaining to Juan, we think that those hours are good. We do Monday to Thursday from 12 to 12, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 12 to 2. Those are the hours
And
we can adhere to.
I recommend, Dave, because I want to be real, that even perhaps on Sundays, maybe for brunch, you can start 7 at 10, because that, in case you have that as an option, starting at 10 on Sunday for your brunch, that could be something that can bring revenue to your business.
That would be great, definitely. Thank you.
Yeah, we do Sundays.
So can we do
from-
the weekends? I'm sorry, can we do the whole weekend from 10 to
No, that's fine.
starting
Just
10?
on Sundays for the brunch is fine.
Okay.
on Sundays from 10 a.m. until 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then Fridays and Saturdays from 12 noon to 2 a.m.
Sounds good.
All right. So I'm going to recommend some steps.
Yeah.
And the first one is to have a copy always present and displayed at the business, which we call the good neighbor sign. That you can get this Dave and Reina from our community board by calling the number directly. They'll send it over to you. You need to post this and keep it posted. We're also recommending that you post a phone number of someone who's in charge at the restaurant. In case there are issues, the problem will be mitigated right then. So we're not going any further because we will not want to hear problems from our residents. And if that can be resolved right then there will be a plus for you to stay in business.
Are you
Again,
translating that to him or you would like
Yeah.
him to do it?
Just so Soraya could,
yes,
translate.
Se recomienda dos estipulaciones. Una es un papel para que muestre en frente del restaurante que de buen vecino y el otro es un teléfono que sea de alguien que esté a cargo como un manager para que los problemas se puedan resolver ahí sin tener que referirlos al precinto primero.
Okay.
Also, the committee is considering, for you to send a proof of purchase of a sound limiter. Dave, you know what that is?
Necesita
Yes, I know.
una prueba de compra del el limitador de sonido.
And,
Un recibo, perdón.
that receipt has to be sent over to the community board, a picture of it, no later than, January 23rd by 5 o'clock.
Friday, the
Oh,
19th.
sorry, Friday, the 19th. Thank you, Maria.
No más tarde del viernes de enero 19 tiene que enviar eso,
By 5 p.m.
hasta
Okay.
las 5 p.m.
So understand, both Dave and Juan, that if we do not receive that copy of the sound limiter, we're going to ask the community board to reject your application if we do not receive that receipt.
Okay.
Para que entiendan que
Also-
si no se recibe, pueden rechazar la aplicación. Tiene que ser recibido a esa hora, ese día.
Also, Juan and Dave, we understand that 207 is a very congested street. Oftentimes, the buses cannot pass by, and God forbid there is an emergency, the emergency vehicles cannot pass across 207 because of the double parking issue. We are therefore recommending that you display a no double parking sign to dissuade clients from double parking.
También se recomienda que ponga
Okay.
un cartel de no parqueo doble, porque esa calle, la 207, está muy congestionada. Y para
Está
los
bien.
vehículos de emergencia.
And Dave, I
Right.
dropped the details in the chat in case you wanted to take a look there.
Okay.
Also, I understand that we're having you install the sound limiter, because, you know, you are requesting a license past 2 o'clock. And I know that, above you, there is residents there. So, you know, that's why we're asking for the copy of the receipt of the sound limiter.
Le están
Okay, no
pidiendo la prueba del limitador de sonido porque tiene residentes y personas alrededor, cerca de usted.
Sí, yo entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Very well. On that note, I recommend that with 4 steps in place, that we go to a direct vote.
And Chair, how do you vote?
Yes.
I vote yes. Joel
Yes.
and Carl?
Yeah.
Anthony?
Yes.
So there's 5 yeses, 0 no, 0 abstentions, so it passes, Chair.
So congratulations, Juan and Dave, and Rita. I hope you guys do well. We're here to assist, not to be an impediment on your progress. Anything that we can do to assist on that process, please let us know. And until then, do understand that this committee is providing a recommendation to general board, but the general board will decide and make the referral to SLA. But
Thank you.
until then, do have a good night, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Ok, buenas noches.
Gracias, igual.
Igual.
On that note, we have concluded all the agenda items. Thank you so much, committee members. Anthony, thank you so much once again for our
I move
appearance.
to adjourn.
Right, first,
Second.
I noticed, the precinct, they are not here.
They're not, no.
Yeah, the precinct.
Could they not be here?
We have not received an explanation. We have asked the chair to
Reach out, yeah.
reach out to all prisons, but it seems like
They're short-handed, maybe?
Yeah.
Yes,
Been working
they're a
on
little
it.
bit inconsistent because they came last
Yeah,
month
it's
and a
on the
month.
special ops
Yeah.
All right.
from
But
34.
there's a motion on the floor to adjourn and
Second.
objection.